He's back. I told you. I told you he was going to be back. I had a good feeling. I didn't have any inside information. So the Rams restructure Aaron Donald's contract to make him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. So they restructured his contract. He still has 2 years left on the contract. I told you he would be back. Now Cooper Kupp, we can do his. And if we need to, we can add another year on Donald. So amazing day. And I told you the NFL is scared again. What's up, Jack? Let's go, Ramilia! Yes, baby. So Aaron Donald is back. Rams restructure Aaron Donald's contract to make him the highest paid non-QB in NFL history. Yes, sirree, baby. Yes, sirree. I cannot wait to run this back. So he's back. He's going to be back in the fold for sure. We all thought he was going to, but he is back, baby. Aaron Donald is back. Let's run it back. Here's the Rams website here of the Super Bowl champs. And, Aaron Donald is back. Amazing. I love it. Let's see what else people have to say on here. There's the 49er guy. We'll leave them out. The 49er guys embarrassed themselves, and they took a picture with our trophy and put their 49er crap on our trophy. I talked about in my last stream. On my video, I'm gonna talk about them. But anyway, Aaron Donald is back, and I love it. I knew he was going to come back. I cannot wait to run this back. Grander 12, waiting on the internet guy to get here. Grander 12 says they don't have that much money to make him the top paid. Well, they're going to restructure. Les Snead is a magician. There's fake money, there's real money. The NFL is different. There's contracts, and then there's NFL contracts, and like Von Miller, he didn't get a whole $120 million. There's guaranteed money, and so the NFL contracts are kind of weird that way. But it's amazing. I knew that he was going to come back. I had a great feeling. He was one of the guys that were talking about run it back. And of course, he wanted Von Miller back in the fold, and but it didn't work out that way. We got Bobby Wagner instead, which actually that helps us out better for the whole run, because if you flash back to Von Miller, a lot of people thought he was washed. He was coming off of an injury that he was thought to have not been as serious as it was when we first got him. He wasn't the Von Miller that we saw in the playoffs, but he was able to take advantage, and like all these other guys that get playing with Donald. With Aaron Donald raising havoc in the middle, these other guys are getting paid. The Foxes, the Ebucoms, the Dante Fowlers, they're great. They're good players, but not as great as they are with Aaron Donald in there. And same thing with Von Miller. He's not the guy he used to be, but he didn't have to be with Aaron Donald raising havoc. So, it's amazing. Ray, what's up, brother? He says, next up, let's sign OBJ. Yes, baby. And extend Cup. Grander Trout says, yeah, but if Von Miller is not a dominant player for a while, Donald is still at the top of his game. That's right, man. That's why it's so important, and he's young, and he, like he said, he's addicted to winning. He wants to win another one. Caesar, what's up, brother? Caesar Magana says, finally now let's get Cup and Odell new deals and sign a veteran edge rusher. Yes, and it's funny because my phone alerts didn't do nothing. I was looking at something else, and then I said, wait a minute. Oh, let me get on my live. My alerts didn't alert me nothing about this deal. I accidentally found out about it. So amazing. Grander Trump says Von Miller was just good enough with the Rams, but nothing like when he was with the Denver 2 years. Yeah, he's not the same guy, but his veteran savviness and just the fact that you have to watch him and just veteran savvy. When you're first in the league and your talent is here, but your knowledge is there. And then as your talent goes down and you get years under your belt, then your knowledge is there. Your skill level's still there, but it's not as high as it used to be as far as your talent, because now you're an older player. But that mind gets you, your experience gets you going, but gets you by. But amazing day. There's my guy, Jared Ramirez. Are you wearing your jersey backwards? Yes, because we have Donald, and I wanted to show his name on the front. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought. Yeah, let me. Everybody knows who 99 is, but let me get his name in the front. Like the old school. I'm an older guy. The 80s used to wear their jerseys and shirts backwards and stuff like that. But yeah, man. So this is a great day for us as Ram fans. We have Aaron Donald back in the fold for sure. I always thought that he was going to be back in the fold. To me, I was very curious why they didn't do it sooner. I would have loved for him to have had a press conference with all three, at least the two, Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp, at the same time. But OBJ at the same time would have been, all three of them would have been amazing. Grander Trust says, Rudy, I take solid play over veteran savvy all day. Well, that's true, but we like Bobby Wagner, he's still playing a high level. Yeah, that's exactly right. But I'm just saying, Von Miller, for what we needed at the end. We got Von Miller. People think that we had Von Miller, from the beginning of the year. No, we got him towards the middle and for the playoff run, and he did exactly what we thought he was going to do. We would have loved to have brought him back, but Bobby Wagner, like you said, that's a great point, Gretcher. He's still at the top of his game, and he can play more games. Help us get that number one seed. But also, here's the thing: Bobby Wagner is going to help Ernest Jones and our athletic middle linebackers, even when he's gone, whether he plays 1 or 2 years with us. It's paying dividends just on that part as well. Jose was JC. What's up, brother? I'm glad Donald signed an extension with more money. He deserves it. Yes, he does. Rounds will be dominant this season, and now with him, Bobby Wagner, Jalen Ramsey, Leonard Floyd, and others D will conquer. That's exactly right, man. You have Donald happy now. You have all the pundits and everyone can, they're trying to make stories up. Our situation was never like the Deagle Samuel situation in 49ers. We knew that our front office is going to take care of business. That's what we're all about. And, we restructured his deal. He's got 2 more years with us. And guess what? The cap goes up again next year. So we can even give him another year if we want. So the window is at least 3 years with Matthew Stafford and Aaron Donald. And then we can figure out what we're going to do from that point on. We'll see. We'll take a look at Stafford and take a look at Donald, because 3 years, even though it's not a long time, in football years and wear and tread is a while. So we'll see what happens, but at least we know that we have him for 2 more years. He got his money, and we can get that off of the media chatter. Andrew Trout says Rudy is wearing his pants backwards too. No, just my jersey, so I can put Donald's name in the front. Holy JC's run it back. Let's repeat. Go Rams. That's right, baby. Let's run it back. No, but Senor. JC, Jose JC says put Swagger instead of Wagner because he's got swag. Sorry, brother. I messed up your whole thing. Yeah, Swagger. I got you now. I got you. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow right now. I'm so stoked about Donald. Michael, what's up, brother? He says, remember when the Rams were notorious tightwads? That's right. When the lady who shall be nameless was in charge of this team and owners of this team because of the great Carol Rosenblum passing away, she was very tight with the money. And she was kind of like the Yorks over in Ocala in 49erville. Almost even worse. Even Jackie Slater had to sit out 1 year. But yes, exactly. He says, remember when the Rams were notorious tightwads? I do. Glad they are not like that anymore. Open up with a checkbook and win a championship. That's right, baby, because you know what? Just like in a business, if you have your frontline workers that are the guys that help make your business what it is, you got to pay them, man. That's the way it goes. You have quality people working under you. Got to pay them. You got to show them respect with that, and also so they can make a living and have some money for their hard work. And same thing with football. You want to win, you got to have top flight players, all-time greats in this case. You got to pay them the money, So I'm so glad that we did it. That's why I felt comfortable that he's going to come back. I didn't have a crystal ball. I wasn't just singing the praises. I really believe in this front office, and it's just amazing, like you said, Michael. But we don't have to worry about that stuff anymore with our guys. Caesar says that Aaron Donald makes others better around him. around him players who on other rosters just okay. That's exactly right. Case in point, Ebucom. They have Bosa, and they have a decent front line, a really good defensive line, and he wasn't. And plus, he had injuries, but he wasn't the Ebucom with us. And they use him a little bit different over there, but I would love for him to come back home. I'm looking forward to the 49ers because they're broke. They don't have any money. They have to re-sign Debo. They have to restructure Bosa. Bosa's going to he's going to hit him hard. They got Jimmy still on Jimmy Garoppolo, the famous Subway sandwich maker. He's going to get $25 million on the cap if he stays. I'm hoping they cut Ebucom and it frees up $5 to $6 million on their cap, which I don't care about. But we're able to scoop him back up and bring him back on a 1-year deal, a 1 or 2 year deal, and then we can put him next to Leonard Floyd. So I'm looking forward to that. I really hope that we do have a chance to get him back because the Niners are broke right now. They don't have a financial department like we do, and they don't have the checkbook that they want to spend either. As a matter of fact, real quick, they have the Yorks, the Niners owners own Leeds United, which is the European football team, and they're spending. They just got a higher piece of the minority stake in that team, and they're spending money like crazy for that because they see the future in that. But the 49ers are kind of wait a minute. Do you have a coupon? I love it. JC, Jose JC says, it's all good, bro. Thank you, brother. Yeah, Swagger, Bobby Swagger. We're going to have to use that. Johnny Ripple says, what is the deal? I'm going to break that down for you right now. Hold on one second. Brandon Tross is breaking news. The Los Angeles Rams are giving Aaron Donald a 2-year, $60 million extension. Sources tell Adam Schefter. There you go, Brandon. You're right on cue. Thank you, my brother. Caesar says, when the lady who shall be nameless was the owner, the purse strings were tight, and that's why Dickerson left. That's exactly right. If you have an Eric Dickerson, who basically carried the Los Angeles. This is why I say he's the all-time greatest running back this side of John. This is why I say Eric Dickerson is the all-time greatest running back this side of Jim Brown, right? Because that's an older era. I wasn't around. It was a little different, but you can't take nothing away from him. I just put him there. He's in that era. Now, Eric Dickerson in modern times didn't have really any help at quarterback. He had Dieter Brock, who was an older Canadian Football League player, shorter QB, not anywhere near a Pro Bowl quarterback, decent, but he basically took us on his back to the NFC Championship game. And he was the only real weapon. And Henry Allen was there and all that, but we didn't have the quarterback to give him the ball. And, defenses would always line 8-man in the box, and you still couldn't stop Eric Dickerson. Imagine Emmitt Smith taking the Cowboys to the NFC Championship game, and Troy Aikman's not there. Imagine that. That would never happen. Even Barry Sanders, great as he was, and he was in Detroit, that's a different story. They didn't go deep in the playoffs, and who does, really with Detroit, but just to give you an idea. But yes, that's why I say that about Dickerson. That's right. That's a great point. She didn't even want to pay him. That's ridiculous. Gregory Trout says 2 years. Wow. Why not lock him up for more years? Well, see, here's the thing with that, Granger, because we're spending money, right? We have the money. But because of the cap situation, we have to be smart about it because we still have Cooper Kupp, and we do want to sign OBJ. And then something always comes up, right? Something always comes up. We got our guy, Kyren Williams got hurt. We might have to sign a veteran running back. What if one of our O-linemen go down? We got to make sure we have some money in the back pocket, so to speak. But we just got this contract out of the way. We basically gave him the money with his already existing contract. They're going to structure it in a way where it doesn't hurt as bad. But also, next year, the cap's going to go up. So if we need to, we can give him more money. So that's why we can't just go all in with him, right now. So at least we got that done. So that's why, they know what they're doing, but that's one of the reasons why that they did it that way. Johnny says, I wish it was longer than 2 years. Yeah, like I said, it's 2 years. So, he's doing this media thing with Kanye West's company, but we got him for 2 years, and we'll see what happens after, and probably next year when the cap goes up. It's just going to keep going up with all these new deals, and then we can give him more years, but at least we have some idea of where we're going to be at in a couple of years, and that gives us time not to replace him, but to get guys so we can still be a formidable defense. Like if he was to retire, and this is why I didn't believe he would leave us hanging like that either, is because our number one, our front office, he wants to play. He knows this team. We got Bobby Wagner. At least we have at least a 2-year window where we can start getting guys and getting the money together and figure out what we're going to do and sit down with him and his agent. So that's fine. You know, of course we want to say 5 years right now, you know, or 4 more years, but that's just, you know, that's just where it starts out. But yeah, that's a great point. I wish it was more, but I understand the way it's situated. Graduate 12 with the pinata. He's talking about a pinata. James Litzma said, big money AD. Yes, well deserved. Wonder if he will give me a loan. I know, man, right? He deserves it. There's my guy. Geez, nuts. What's up, Ramley? He says, what's up, brother? Hope you're having a great Monday, man. And thank you guys for coming in. Benjamin Beers, what's up, brother? Super Bowl champs, Super Bowl 57 champs. Let's get LFG, baby. That's right, baby. That's awesome. I love all those emojis. G's says, I will take 2 years and deal with the retirement then. Yeah, that's exactly right. We're buying ourselves time, and you know the cap is just going to go up. And yeah, I would love for him to have 4 more years right now. Boom. But we still got to do cup steal. And but yeah, so if we got those 2 years, he's got the money. And says, but yeah, so Gina says, I will take the 2 years and deal with his retirement then. For now, he's still around, baby, and let's run it back. And then Gina says, F the lady who shall be nameless. Jesus still hate that. Yeah, man. Yeah. So some of you guys that don't know, we're talking about the former owner of the Rams who took the Rams from LA to St. Louis. And God bless our Remelia Ram family, Ram brothers and sisters in St. Louis. We love them. They're part of the Remelia. But you know, the lady shall be nameless, and we know what it is to lose the team. And as long as she was owner of this Ram team, she never paid the players, never got us over the hump, didn't really want to win. And that's kind of what it was rumored that movie Major League was patterned after, you know, the owner that wants to leave, you know, let's lose and let's move the team. You know, that's pretty much what she did. So that's why and then she rubbed it in with the night. We're not even going to talk about her. When they won the Super Bowl, she didn't mention, she said, see, that's why we moved, you know, didn't say Ram fans all around the world, Los Angeles, we love you, you know, she rubbed the knife in more. So that lady we have against her, but not St. Louis. We love the St. Louis brothers and sisters and our family, and they're part of the Remelia, and we hate for you guys to be hurting without your team. We understand what it's like, but remember, it's loyalty over location. When the Rams left for St. Louis, we still loved our team, but we hated the owner. Well, let me just say it this way. We weren't very fond of the owner. That's a nicer term. And just because of the way she ran the team into the ground. And then when they were in St. Louis, they had to play the players. It's just like here in Los Angeles, you have to win. But in St. Louis, they had to play, so pay the players finally. So guess what happens? When you pay your players, you can get a Marshall Faulk. You know, you can get a Trent Green, you know, who actually got hurt. But Kurt Warner came out of nowhere from the great Ram in the sky. But, you know, when you pay your players, you have a better chance to win a Super Bowl. But yeah, so that's what we mean for the guys that don't understand, don't know what we're talking about. Rams Nation, what's up, brother? Did AD get paid, my guy? Yes, we extended his deal already 2 more years, $60 million. And so what we're doing is we're buying time, and we're going to get Cup's deal, and then when we get more money, then we'll revisit that again, because we can always restructure. Our guys are under the understanding that we're here to win this window right now, and so we're going to get you your money, but we're going to try to do deals where we can, you know, restructure in a way that we can keep all the frontline guys, the Ramseys, the ADs, the Cooper Kupps, you know, guys like that, Bobby Wagner. And so it's a very smart way to do it. It's the new wave of the way to do it in free agency. And I love it. But yes, so he got his money, man. And so we're all happy. Man. And Brandon Trout says, Rudy wants to talk about it. Yeah, that's enough talking about the lady who shall be nameless. But yes, Aaron Donald. Let me pull up something here real quick. Let me see here. yeah, it's a funny because my like I said, my phone didn't give me any information. I had just put together that video that some of you guys saw. Check it out if you get a chance. Um, of our guy Coach McVay's wedding, and uh, and then a little after that, I saw that we got extended it, and I saw it a different way. I didn't get it. I didn't get an alert somehow. Okay, so here we go. Let me share this here. Hold on. All right. So Adam Schefter. More about defensive tackle Aaron Donald getting $40 million raise. He's getting a $40 million raise. God bless him. That's what he deserves. Aaron Donald, baby. The best that there is in the NFL. A $40 million from Los Angeles Rams on his rework contract. Sources. Rams Donald reached $60 million extension. All-pro defensive tackle Aaron Donald is returning to the Los Angeles Super Bowl champion Rams with a big raise, and that will make him the highest paid non-quarterback. So amazing deal for our guy Aaron Donald. That's the way we do it, baby. That's the way we do it. We signed the NFL's greatest player and arguably one of the greatest to ever do it. And we have the Super Bowl trophy in hand, and we're trying to run it back. So amazing time to be a Ram fan, like I keep saying. And this is not me bragging or anything. I'm just, there's nothing wrong with saying what you feel, and this is how I feel. I'm so lucky to be a Ram fan at this time of era, with the Sean McVay era and the Les Snead era. I mean, we're dropping movie trailers, we're dropping Maverick, Top Gun trailers. I mean, we just signed the greatest player in the NFL the last few years, one of the all-time greats to an extension, and he's on the microphone saying, "Let's run it back." Amazing, man, amazing. So yeah, that's why I mentioned it, because just like when I'm upset about something, I'll say it. I'm happy right now. Caesar says the Bears have a new scheme, so if there's some money and we can pull it off, let's go. That's what I was. Thank you for saying that. I mentioned that for somebody else with the Rams House TV on our guys on IG, and Robert Quinn would be great, man. They may waive him, sign him to a 1-year deal, bring him in there, sparingly use him on passing downs to keep him healthy, keep him fresh for the playoffs, a la Von Miller, and there you go, baby. With that Aaron Donald wreaking havoc, he's the key piece. That would be amazing. That's exactly what I was thinking. Great take. And so Robert Quinn and unite Donald and Quinn. I think he's got more in the tank than gone. Imagine that line. That would be great, man. That's a great take, man. Love it. Joaquin Madison, what's up, brother? He says, do we see OBJ soon? I think we do, man. I do. I don't know about soon. I was hoping, but because he's injured, we hopefully will sign him before training camp. But for me, I was hoping I was going to see Les Snead or Kevin Demoff around. Hey guys, we need to get OBJ in there, because at least he can't play for us right away. We all know that, but just his clubhouse presence, the swag, he's there with the wide receivers. He can get him in training camp and sign it. And even though he can't play right now, that's worth the money to bring him back. But plus when he's ready, then we have another guy out there. Imagine that. But yeah, exactly right. Hopefully it's soon. G-Snet says, I have a feeling Ernest Jones is going to have a big year because of Wagner. That's exactly right, man. Ernest Jones, I'm so high on this kid, and Bobby Wagner. Man, I can't say enough. I mean, I can't be happier than I am right now. I mean, we won the Super Bowl, so of course I'm happy there. But here we are again trying to run it back, and we have these guys, man. It's an embarrassment of riches. We're the only team in the NFL that has an all-pro, all-time great on the front line, Aaron Donald. In the middle of now we have. Imagine this: we have a formidable linebacking core. Before we didn't. We just have an average with some guys with some athletic ability. But now we have Bobby Wagner helping Ernest Jones. So we have in the front line, defensive line, we have Aaron Donald, all pro, one of the all-time greats. In the linebacker, we have Bobby Swagger, as my guy says. They're teaching the guys and doing his thing in the middle now, all-time great. Then we have Jalen Ramsey, who's arguably one of the all-time greats, one of the better cornerbacks in the league on the back end, in the secondary. And then Troy Hill comes back, rated the 6th best cornerback by PFF Sports. Amazing year. That's exactly right, Jesus. Rams Nation says, that's my boy Aaron Donald, do the best of the best. That's right, baby. That's right. The best of the best, he says. The best of the best is exactly right. The King says, yeah, our Robert Quinn would be awesome, but it will not happen until the trade deadline. Yep. That's exactly right. But you know one thing about that, like I said, people forget that we got Von Miller and Sony Michel in the middle of the season when we needed guys, or we might need guys, and they came out. We were just dealing aces, baby. You know, Les Snead, God bless him, man. That was a hell of a year. And this guy should have won. Tell me if I'm wrong. Les Snead, right? Where's his award for, what's the word they call it, for the award they give you for front office of the year, you know, these deals that he's made. I mean, the Rams have had a winning seasons all through his tenure. The stuff that he's done, he's basically changed the league. Everybody's all in now. Maybe they don't like that, but it's exciting for the NFL. The NFL is about ratings and all these teams with different players. Les Snead, they owe him that award. I don't care who. I don't even know who won it last year. It should have been Les Snead. They should do that award at the end of the Super Bowl. But yeah, he should have already won that award. I think maybe he did. I don't remember. But he should have already won that front office of whatever they call that award for the front office. Romney says, sorry to ask, how are you doing, my good sir? I'm doing good, man. Thank you so much for asking. I hope I'm not being too obnoxious right now with my happiness. But I'm smiling from ear to ear, man. The only thing that can make me smile more is Cup gets done and OBJ gets done. And Kyrie Williams' injury is what we think it is. It's just a tweak, and he'll be back in a few weeks. So hopefully news will come down. But I'm almost as happy as Sean McVay marrying that gorgeous wife of his. You know, he's living his best life, man, Sean McVay. But yeah, I'm doing good, man. I hope you're doing good, you and your family and everyone here. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. G. Smith says OBJ has no other destiny but to play for the Rams the next 3 to 4 years. We will make that happen. Yes. And also, our surgeons or whoever found out that there was maybe some kind of they repaired something that should have been repaired. I don't know how that works, you know. I guess he had this surgery when he was with the Browns, and they repaired him, so he should be better than ever, you know, than the last couple of years. And so hopefully he'll stay healthy. But yeah, he needs to be around. Jakeem says, hope so. Geez, yep. Me too, man. Jesus says it was hard watching the Rams in the 70s through the 80s, coming so close, but failing short on winning the Super Bowl. Yeah, man, falling short of winning the Super Bowl. So close, man. Even taking 79, you know, that team was injured. Vince Ferragamo takes over for Pat Hayden, and we had the Niners. They're on my mind because of that crap they did with their trophy. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. At the SoFi Stadium, they waited in line and took pictures with our trophy, and that's all I'm gonna say. But the Rams were with the Pittsburgh Steelers in '79. They were gonna win. They were leading all the way into the fourth quarter. My poor guy, John Wayne cleats, Jack Youngblood was playing with the fractured fibia, and I don't even know if this day and age they would allow the players to do it with all the suing and stuff. Who knows? But he was a warrior. He was Ram tough. Imagine a healthy Jack Youngblood. And but we almost beat him. That would have been wonderful if we would have got that Super Bowl right there. But we'd always come close. Exactly right. We didn't have these. We had either the great offense or an okay defense, or a great defense and an okay offense. We couldn't put it together. And also, it depends on who you're playing at the time. You know, I would have loved to have played the Raiders instead of the Pittsburgh Steelers the year later in '80. we probably would have beat them. Grand Trust's Police Woman is on TV. Did you like that show too? I didn't really watch that show as a kid. Jesus says, now $6 million, man, Bionic Woman for me. Yeah. Lindsay Wagner. Yes. I loved the $6 million man too. I remember my favorite episodes. My favorite episodes were with Bigfoot. Grand Trust says some Some fans said no to OBJ. Give Eyewear a Tutu Atwell a chance. Yes, give him a chance, but he's still a kid and he's not costing anything, so it doesn't matter. You know, bring him in still. But yeah, Tutu Atwell is getting a chance. He's showing out in camp, but he is a 1-year player coming off of an injury, and basically, I still consider him a rookie with some knowledge now because he didn't get a chance to play being hurt. But yeah, G's-Net says, Kojak, Barney Miller, welcome back, Kata. Yes, welcome back, Mr. Cocktail. Welcome back, Kata. And Barbarino. G's-Net says, oh, and Beretta. Yes, Beretta. Love Beretta, man. You're bringing back some old memories. The Rockford Files. Graduate 12 says. Out of Los Angeles, the Ramelia Files. The Ramelia Files. Yeah, Donald, I got your... hold on. I got... Here you go, my brother. You can take this for a second. No, he doesn't. I don't think he drinks. He stays in such great shape. But, yeah, the Ramelia Files. G's-Net says Tutu needs to prove himself this year or bye-bye. That's exactly right. The only good thing in his... Well, the three good things is he's fast as hell, he's with McVay, and he doesn't cost much. So, yes, but he's looking like the player that McVay thought he was drafting last year, this year in camp. So that's great news so far. Benjamin Pierce, Executive of the Year. Thank you, Benjamin. Yes, he should have already won that. Les Snead already. Yes. I believe that is correct. That's exactly right. I believe that's exactly right. Ram Nation says, I'm very, very happy as well. That's right. Yes, man, because you know what? There's no reason for us not to show our happiness. We're happy. We're Ram fans. We're fans of the number one team in the NFL, period. The number one franchise in the NFL. It's amazing, you know. We're at the peak of our powers right now, baby. And let's win another one and start the dynasty talk. That's what I say. But yes, Brandon Trump says, Rudy, you don't work today. What you got planned later? No, I don't work today. Today, probably just going to take it easy. I went to. Oh, by the way, I'm going to cut the video. I was going to do it last night, but it was late. I got them all. I got them all ready to go. I'm just going to put them together. I'm going to post it later on today of the trophy tour and the Rams Pro Shop video. So I have those, the updated merchandise that we have. And in the Pro Shop, I picked up this banner here. And this, it's like one of those movie things. It says Super Bowl, LVI, Los Angeles location. I am so sorry, guys. My microphone got unplugged, so you can probably barely hear me. So, can you hear me now? Well, actually, I'm calling you up. Okay, so this. Could you guys hear my audio? Because I just noticed that my cord got unplugged. Could you guys hear my audio? Let me know if you guys could hear my audio or from the whole show, because I just realized that my plug was unplugged here. Oh boy, that's how excited I am. I think I pulled it out. Oh boy, wow. So we have this long cord here, right? And so I'm moving around, I'm getting stuff together. I think I pulled out the cord and I don't know where it is. So pardon me. I'm so sorry if you guys didn't hear audio. And then I think this is unplugged because we're not unplugged, but switched it. So hopefully you guys can hear my audio. So somehow I unplugged the darn whatever. So anyway, I got this banner and this guy here, and it's like one of those things for the movies. It says Scene 2022, location Los Angeles. And then it's got Super Bowl LVI, Sunday, February 2nd. It was a cool little thing, but good. Okay. Yeah, somehow I got all animated like John Madden, and I pulled the damn cord out. I noticed it's sitting there. So, okay, good. Okay, so let's get back into it. Oh, boy. That's what I get for being over emotional. G's-Net says, greatest Ram of all time, Jack Youngblood. I love Jack Youngblood, the John Wayne of cleats. Classy guy, too. Benjamin says, I heard that Donald reworked his contract to 3 years. Oh, good info, man. I'll have to look into that. Okay, okay. Thank you for letting me know. Stanley Ram fan. Hola, amigo. Rams for life. That's right, baby. That's right. Rams for life, baby. Granger 12 says Rumelia is 4 subs away from 500 giveaway. Giveaway time. Yes. And check this out, guys. So hold on. That's a great idea. Now, when we go to SoFi Stadium as season ticket holders, just like when I go to Dodger games, I love when they do giveaways, bobbleheads or whatever. I got my guy Peo Time one of these, and I'm a Ram season ticket holder, and I guess I have a way to convince people. Hey, brother, can I get a couple more of those? So I got him the banner here. So here's one here. I got this for my brother, Peo Time. Great Ram content creator. It's a scarf. It's double-sided, And so I have one here. I got that one up there, Ram's house. And so, I get these things. And then we got this here too. And there's, they give us these they call them the Rammy, the terrible towel for the Steelers, but the Steelers weren't the only ones who used them. They made them famous because they were a dynasty in the 70s. But they call this the the Rammy Whammy towel. That's what they called it in the 70s. So yeah, stuff like this when I get it SoFly or maybe other stuff, they got a bunch of them. And so, hey brother, can I get another one? Hey, what's up, man? Some of the guys I know, and they watch my show, and so hey man, you don't want to get them in trouble. Actually, no, that doesn't happen. No, just kidding. So I will be doing some giveaways. That's a great idea because a lot of you guys can't go to the stadium, and that's a good idea, Grant. See, you're my dude, man. I appreciate it. Giveaways, yes. That sounds good, man. That's great. Thank you for putting me on that track because that's a good idea. Jesus says, change this show's name to the Ramelia Sports Talk Feed Granger 12 and Willie Bowen. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, that'd be awesome to have all three of us in there. And but what I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna start looking into doing the phone thing, and if you guys want to be on camera too next to me, we can talk stuff or just if you don't want to, you can go on the phone and we can call in, and those are some of the things that are in store, so that would be awesome too. And it's one thing for me to read your chats and show them on the screen, but it's cool to talk to you guys, and but it's awesome. That's great. That's a great thing to bring up, Jesus. I love it. But that's great. Rams Nation says we are the number one team and number one best team. That's right, and franchise. And G's Nut says big props to those two of those always. Big props to those two for always supporting this channel. Go effing Rams! Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Grander 12 says yes, and big props, like he says, man. I couldn't do this without any of you guys. I really love this. This is not what I expected. I didn't know what to do when I first started the channel, and it's just been life-changing for me. And I really appreciate it and love each and every one of you guys, man. Thank you so much. And Grander 12 says Rumia and his Vato Locos. Every time you say that, you remind me of that movie. Blood In, Blood Out, or what's the other name for it? It comes out, Vatos Locos Forever. Like when he used to run with the gang in the 70s. No, never with the gangs, but yeah. Johnny, my uncles did though back in the day. They were a motorcycle gang, kind of like the Mayans. One day I'll show you pictures of my uncles, but there was something else, and they say that I look like a combination of all of them, especially with my long hair now. Johnny G, what's up, brother? He says Rams gonna big slap every team. That's exactly right, baby. And G's Nuts, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Grander Trout says yes. Say it. Rams Nation. Later, I will check out our other videos. I like them. Thank you, brother. Check them out. Later, I will check out your other videos. I like them. Thank you, man. I'm going to post brand new content soon with the trophy tour later on today and the pro shop. So thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's why I do it. Rams Nation says, oh, there you go. Sorry, got you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Jesus Net says, Rudy should give away some shirts that with that sweet logo that hit. That's a good idea, too. Thank you, guys. That's a good idea. I'm still working on my content, too. So, but that's a good idea for a giveaway. I didn't think about that. Yeah, and then whoever gets the giveaway, what we'll do is, you know what? I have a good idea. Hold on. Live shows. Pardon me, I'm going in front of you guys. Pardon my backside. Sorry for showing you my backside. Okay, so I came upon this thing at my grandma, God bless her, rest in peace, used to call like the Salvation Army, places like that, or Goodwill. I can't remember if I got this at a swap meet or something. Might have got it at one of those places. But she used to call them the Willie, you know. But this is an old Rams trivia thing here. And they have them for different teams too. And I think it's like from, do I have the, it's pretty cool. And you got me thinking about it. I had it put away, you know, it's a collector's piece, you know, as you answer questions, you know, you go down the field with the little pegs and you score. And there's questions on here and you grab the cards and let's see. So it says, for instance, let's see here. In which Super Bowl were defenders awarded in which Super Bowl were defenders awarded most valuable player honors? For instance, one question. It's not just Ram stuff. And that says Super Bowl XII. And then here's one here. Let's see. Let me find a Rams one. Here's one. Here's a Rams one. To give you an idea. So that's a good thing for the giveaway for the shirt is we can do Rams trivia. Okay, so here's one. Here's a Rams one. Who was the wide receiver from Southern University who played with the Rams from 1982 to 1984, but not in 1985, right? And then we can have like a little timer because that way you can't look it up. No, I don't know if I can do that. But, and then so the answer for that one would be George Farmer. So yeah, so that's a good idea. And I have this. I don't remember where I got this from, but it was pretty cool. I never opened it up before, except for the day I got it to see if it was all intact. And it's got the little pegs. It's like brand new, but it's old. It's. I don't see the when it was made, but it looks like it's from the early '80s, or something like that. So that's a good idea. I can pull that out, and we can always find trivia on. We can always find trivia online too, but that's pretty neat, that thing. So that's a good idea. But yeah, that's a great idea, man. Geez, nuts. I will definitely do that, man. Thank you. San Ramfat says there's no other team. All you need is the Los Angeles Rams, baby. Yes. That'd be Los Angeles Rams. Magic still lingers in the name. Yeah, that's awesome. Joaquin says, wow, just checked what his cap hit is this year. It's only 9.5. That frees up 17 million in cap space. Plenty to play with. Thank you, Jakeem. That's awesome. I count on here as soon as I found it. I didn't get no alert, so thank you guys for that's why it's a great community, man. You know, we're all Remelia, and some of the my guys that come in here are fans of other teams, like my guy Grinder 12, but he's an honorary Remelia member, and this is great. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're doing it. We would love 4 years right now. Boom, 4 years. But we're doing it smartly and responsibly. So that's why I'm so wonderful. Amber, how you doing? Amber Rivera. Hopefully OBJ gets back by December and we stay healthy. If so, we have a good chance going back to back. That's exactly right. Stafford's going to be even better this second season. That's exactly right, Amber. Amazing. That's great. Thank you for waiting for me to get to the comments because I become a chatty Rudy. And I started going off and some other stuff, but thank you. I think I got to your comment. Thank you for coming in and come in more often. Hit the alerts and subscribe so you can come in more as well. It's great to have you in here. Thank you so much. That's a great point. I couldn't say it better myself. Senator Murphy says, number 75, Deacon Jones. Here you go, buddy, just for you. That's right, baby. Super Bowl and a high five, baby. Double high five. And, awesome. GP Shadow. LFG Ramley. That's right, baby. Jakeem says, sorry. I think my mouse is dying. There we go. Okay. Jakeem says that was a good movie, Blood In, Blood Out. Thanks for the blasting pass. Yeah, I love that movie. Facility Fungi. What's up, brother? Oh, Silly Fun Guy. How are you doing, man? Thank you for coming in, brother. Appreciate it. Here from Payo Time, Go Rams. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Love my guy Payo, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us, man. I appreciate it. Johnny G says Bills are overrated as F. Hopefully, man. I love their quarterback though, man. I love Vaughn, but hopefully, man, too. From your mouth to God's ears, hopefully. Roger Trout says before there was Danny Trejo, where was Rudy from Romelia? I love my guy Danny Trejo, man. That's Machete Ram. And his restaurant is cool too. I've been there a couple times, and I tell him, "Hey, my Theo said if I can get a plate of tacos and enchilada on the house." I just go with my hair down. Randy Trout says, "What year does it show that trivia is from?" I was trying to look at that, but it's dark. 2,500 questions on the history of the Los Angeles Rams and NFL. Real-life football field game board compatible with other trivia games, ages 9 to adult, 2 or more players. And I was looking for the copyright. And there isn't one. Yeah, I was looking for that. Maybe it's in the instruction booklet. Just so we know. All questions current as of July 1986. So up until 1986. Awesome. I like that. Okay, here we go. Red Strauss's Trail. That's awesome. Here, let me give you some more. Hold on one second. Hold on. It's funny that I bought that a while ago and I never really looked at it because you can just access stuff with your phone so easy. Amazing, but hold on, I want to post something for you guys. So glad that Aaron Donald's back in the fold for sure. So glad. I never really had any. I was curious when they were going to do it, but I really didn't have any. I didn't have any doubt that they were really going to get it done. I was just hoping they would hurry up and get it done. Just love this guy, man, Aaron Donald. Here we go. Let's give a little tribute to my guy Aaron Donald. I see it. I'll get that right now. Let's give my Aaron Donald some love right here. Our Super Bowl champion Aaron Donald. It's just love, baby.
Who's the number one player this year?
Number one this year? Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald for sure.
Put Aaron up there.
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald.
I would have to say Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald's coming up all out.
Aaron Donald's number one. First of all.
Number one. The Beast. Let's go, let's go, let's go, baby.
I mean, Aaron Donald's as good as there is probably ever played in the National Football League at D-line. He's an incredible player, explosive, quick, powerful. It's amazing the production he has, even when people are double teaming him, triple teaming him. But he just doesn't, he never lets down. So he's a hardworking guy. You can tell football means a lot to him, but he really sparks that whole defense.
What makes Aaron Donald so good? No weaknesses. He is an all-the-time player. He's got such a high motor, so he is full go all the time. I mean, I don't even have names for all the moves that he can do to get to the quarterback. You cannot block him with one guy. He's just that good a player. He's such an impact player. He can change the game. So very. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody like him.
It's right from the line of scrimmage. You've got him pushing back guys. You've got guys double and triple teaming him. Aaron Donald looks like a monster out there compared to everybody else. It's impossible to.
This guy's amazing. God bless Aaron Donald, man. We're so lucky to have this guy.
He's effective against the run. He's effective against the pass. He's terrorizing quarterback. He's applying pressure. He's doing a lot of the things that we have seen from the likes of Lawrence Taylor.
There we go.
Garoppolo under pressure. Donald got there in the air, intercepted by the Rams. Donald with the pressure and Trey.
There goes Brunsko on the floor.
They bring 5, and you see the pressure. Here comes Aaron Donald. Von Miller's back there, and Jimmy Garoppolo just trying to get rid of the ball and hoping not to take a sack and go backwards any further than he already had.
Ring me, he said after that game. The great Aaron Donald. We're so lucky to have this guy, man. Just amazing guy. I love this guy so much. All right, let's see here. Hold on. Guy Stan Brown fan says, Jim and Jack Lumber, here you go, guys, all yours. That's exactly right, baby. They were amazing. Everyone would say, are they brothers? No, they have the same last name, though. Brandon Trump says, Rudy German invented show Daddy Trail's taco shop on the live stream. It's a great taco shop. It's cool. And he's got a couple of them. I haven't had a chance to go to Trail's Donuts. They close early. I think about 4 o'clock. I haven't had a chance to check that out. It's cool because the box is pink, and then you have his logo with his face on it, the pink box. But he had Ram colored donuts for the Super Bowl. Amazing guy, amazing Ram fan. Michael Kinsey, what's up, brother? He says, finally we got him back. All hail Les Snead. That's exactly right, baby. A silly fun guy says, in Donald we trust. That's exactly right, baby. In Donald we do trust. Amazing guy. Imagine a team had Aaron Donald and we have to play them. We're like, man, somebody stop him. We're so lucky. Granny Trump, dogs are barking when Donald sacks the QB. Yeah, that's right, man. They bark at the wrong times. Ram Nation says, Rams, God bless AD. That's exactly right, man. It's just, I just can't say enough, man. This is, like I said before, and I'm a broken record, I know. But just a blessed time to be a Rams fan, man, because, we just have to enjoy this. We're all thinking about the future, of course. That's our nature. We think about the future, right? And that's what you should do. But let's, like I'm a big Star Wars fan. Live here and now, Stay focused. Let's live here and now, right now. Let's understand that we have ideas for the future, but let's live here and now. Let's run it back. I was saying last year on my streams that this is our journey. When Cam Akers went down, Robert Woods went down. That's our journey to the Super Bowl. Let's stay focused. Let's keep up the hope. Keep hope alive. And so let's stay focused now. We got the 2 years, so that's still part of the future. But remember this: things change. Guys retire. maybe an injury too, or maybe someone falls into our lap. But let's just live here and now because it's just something that we don't have any control over, but we can enjoy. And let's live here and now because we got the Super Bowl trophy, and that's all that matters, baby. And we're ready to run it back. We're going to get Cooper Kupp's contract done. We're going to get OBJ's done hopefully soon, and I'm looking forward to it. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in. This was an unexpected stream. I'm just so glad that I was able to do it because Aaron Donald is back. And like I said, I love each and every one of you guys. I thank you guys for the support. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And on that note, let's do some. Nation says, I appreciate all the players and coaches and fans. Honestly, that's exactly right. And Michael Kinsey says, I hope all the AD retirement talks ends for a few more years. Yeah, they can't say it now because he's back with us. And but yeah, so let's do a little. I like to show my guys here. Let's do a little cheer for Aaron Donald as well with my guys. Oh, there goes my dogs are excited too. Arriba, Aaron Donald! Tell him, doggies! Yes, sirree, baby. Yes, sirree, baby. Yes, yes, yes. There's our guys. Yes, yes, yes. Love it, love it. Johnny D says, Rams need to stop messing around and fix those horns. And he's alluding to these horns, which are nice, but they should have never changed from this horn, which is the full horn that is the iconic horns that the Rams first painted on their leather helmets way back in the day, the first team to employ emblems, period. But yeah, they need to go back to that. It was a good idea, maybe in somebody's eyes. Maybe it looked better on the paper than it did in real life. It's still the right colors, but we need to go back to the horn, the full horn. I agree. At least that should have never been changed, the horn. Stan Ramfan says, courtesy of Aaron Donald for Mr. Reggie Doss. Man, you're bringing back memory. He's going to give me tears in my eyes. Courtesy of Aaron Donald, he says, for Mr. Reggie Doss, Ron Brown, Jim Everett, Cleveland Gary. Thank you and enjoy 1991. Yes. I love the old school Rams. My guy. There'll be Rams legends of the night on one of my Remedia at Night After Dark streams. The great Tom Newberry. Irv Pankey, Duval Love, all the on and on and on, man. Sean, what was his name? I can't believe our defensive lineman. We used to say Shawnee. Jim Foster says, yes, brother, you were right. Thank you, brother. I didn't have a crystal ball. I was just believing in our front office. I really believed in that. And like you said, Aaron Donald could have said, you know what, forget all this, because he's a human being. He has a right to change his name, his mind. And so, but yeah, thank you, brother. Jim Foster says that guy worried about horns when Donald just signed. Of course, we were curious. I wasn't worried, but I was kind of curious at how long it's taking. Come on, guys, let's get it done. But everything's working out. Randy Trust, your dogs are all worked up. Yeah, they love the mariachis. Silly Fun Guy says, have you hit 500? Let's see. And thank you shout out to my guy Pale Time, my Ram brother, fellow YouTuber. He's an amazing guy. And Pale, I got your stuff still. I'm still adding to it. There's some things I need to add to it. And props to Canada. Hope everything's going good. And yes, I hit 500. Thank you, Silly Fun Guy. Appreciate it. I'm at 500, guys. Thank you so much, and props to my guy Pale Time. We got over 500. Well, at 500. That's amazing. Thank you. Brandon Trust says the dog disagree. They like the new horns. Yes, thank you, Stan, the Rams fan, Sean Gilbert. Thank you. Yeah, we used to say Shawnee. We used to call him. But yes, Michael Kinsey too. Thank you, Silly Fun Guy, for reminding me of that. That's so amazing. I get to talking about something. I'm like, oh yeah, what was I going to do for it? Michael Kinsey says 500 subscribers now. That's amazing. It's been so amazing. You know, the way this YouTube thing works, you know, you got to say, hey guys, hit the likes and subscribe and alerts. And I feel like a sales guy, you know, and but I really appreciate it. And you have to tell them, hey, do the likes because it helps the algorithm and YouTube, and it's easier for your videos to be seen. But like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and props to my guy Pale for helping me get over the 500 mark. It seems like yesterday I was at 400, and it just goes by so fast. And I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Amazing. Thank you for everyone. Thank you. Rams Nation says we all appreciate Sean McVay, one of the best coaches in the NFC West. That's right, man. We're so lucky to have him. His enthusiasm is contagious. He's a man amongst men. Everyone respects him as they walk in the door. Everyone can race. One of the reasons why I came to the Rams is because of Sean McVay. Besides being in Los Angeles, you know, the West Coast mecca of football and NFL sports and pro sports period, Los Angeles. Jim Foster says Donald is going to gorilla pound his wife tonight in celebration. Silly Fun Guy says, congrats on the subs. Thank you, Silly Fun Guy. Appreciate it, man. And thank you for coming in here, man. Love it. Thank you so much. Omar says, hey, Omar, how sweet it would be to win the Super Bowl in Arizona and then win it in Vegas for a three-peat Southwest tour. Laughing emoji. That would be so sweet, man. I would love it. Robert says, let's sign Cup. That's right. Cup's next. And OBJ next. And Omar says, well, congrats to 500. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Fire. Thank you. Jim Foster, there's no shame in promoting your channel, bro. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. I appreciate that you saying that. I just kind of feel weird. Hey, guys, hit the likes. Like me. But, yeah, you have to, because if you don't, then no one will think about it. But thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Brandon Trump says, wow, 500 congrats. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Brandon Trump says, the streets of San Francisco is coming on back when it was affordable to live in San Francisco. Yeah. And the rice-a-roni treat. Santa Rafa, McVay, young, already battle-tested. That's exactly right, baby. McVay's the youngest coach in the NFL to win the Super Bowl. He's battle-tested. He's got all kinds of experience working with John Gruden and Kyle Shanahan. And his dad was coaching the Niners organization in their heyday. This guy's, and he's got like a photographic mind. He can remember stuff from games from like years ago. Amazing individual, man. Amazing individual. And then Johnny G says AD over LT, the sex offender. Allegedly. Robert McClendon says this will make the Rams defense look scary, man. I would love it. I would love for us to add Samson Ebicom back into the fold. Hopefully, I'm keeping an eye. I'm keeping one eye over here, looking at if the Niners release Samson Ebicom because of the $5 to $6 million cap hit. And their financial department is not like ours, and they're not willing to open up the checkbook. They'd rather spend money on Leeds United, the European football team that they own, the Yorks own 40 businesses and companies, and they'd rather spend money on that stuff than pay Debo or Bosa's money. And so we're hoping that they try to save money. They'd rather pay Jimmy G. Get this. They'd rather pay Jimmy G $25 million because they don't trust the kid, Trey Lance, right? They don't. Kyle Shanahan hasn't even announced that he's the starting quarterback, but they're willing to keep Jimmy Garoppolo on the payroll for $25 million. Just cut him and cut your losses. You know, he did what he had to do. He got the surgery, and cut your losses. But they're willing to keep all that money on the books. And meanwhile, Debo's waiting for his money. Imagine that. He's 60% of the offense. So imagine. Jim Frost says, I bet Niner fans are so mad we extended Donald and they still bickering with Debo. That's exactly right. And I tell them that all the time. There's a 9-day difference between these two franchises. Now, when Bill Walsh was there and Eddie DiCillo, a.k.a. Eddie DeBarlo, was there, you know, he used to backload contracts. And like the Niner fans, it's funny when they tell us, oh, the Rams bought a Super Bowl. Well, all players are paid. All players are paid. I seem to remember Deion Sanders getting recruited to come to the 49ers so the Niners and Steve Young can get over the hump because they couldn't beat the Cowboys without him. But Eddie DeBarlo and Carmen Policy, their GM back in the day, they lost draft picks and they were fined for doing shenanigans with the cap and stuff. And so, you know, they it's hilarious that they bring that up with us, you know. But that's what we call him, Eddie DiCillo. He was the Patriots before the Patriots, doing stuff with the rules. And now here we are. We do it within the rules, and we're teaching people how to do the cap. Maybe Les Neat should have a seminar for all the other GMs. But yeah, that's exactly right. They're still picking with Debo, and they're trying to figure out, is he going to come to camp? Johnny G says Stan Kroenke don't care about Arsenal and the Nuggets too. So God bless them. I guess they have a different take. But the Stan Kroenke and the Yorks learned that from Stan Kroenke and some of the guys, that if the NFL wants to go to Europe, you got to have a footprint there, right? You got to have a footprint there. And so that's why they're there. But very smart business guys, you know. But yeah, that's funny. The Denver Nuggets probably have a different feel about Stan Kroenke as us Ram fans. Since they can't get the championship there, but I'd rather have it that way myself. Omar says, once they re-sign OBJ, we can finally get off the season signings out of our head. That's exactly right. And Cup, too. We got to extend Cup. But yeah, that's exactly right. Michael Kinder says, it's still weird that Walmart owns the Broncos now. That's true. Stan Kroenke and his wife, man, imagine so much money between those two. Jim Foster says, what's going on? My screen is black. Can't have that. Jim Foster says, we continue to piss everyone off by giving big contracts. People can't figure out how Les Neat does it. I love it. That's exactly right, baby. They can't figure it out. Who cares? They don't matter. The Rams are the only one that cares. And props to my guy, the Dolphins too, Granger 12. Because I got love for my guy, Granger 12. He's an honorary member of the Vermiglia. He's a Dolphins fan, and God bless Dan Marino, one of my favorite non-Ram quarterbacks of all time. And but he's an honorary Vermiglia member, even though he's a Dolphins fan, and he does have love for the Rams, except when we play each other. But yeah, that's exactly right. John Gotti, what's up, brother? He says, hey, is that the fashion Super Bowl jersey? Yeah, the black one? Yeah, brother. Michael Kennedy says, it's still weird that the Walmart owns the Broncos now. Yeah, I got that already. Oh, okay. There we go. Yep. It is weird that they do own it. It's funny because I haven't seen a lot of Broncos stuff in Southern California, but probably only in Denver. But one thing I have to nitpick with the Walmarts in my area here in Riverside is, hey, where's the Ram stuff? I got to drive to Corona or another place to find Ram stuff. They don't even have Charger stuff, which I don't care about. But yeah, so I have to get on them because I got me some cool hats and when they first came to Los Angeles, and they used to have like a little neon a sign, and I never got it because they didn't have it at my local Walmart. And by the time I got there, they were gone. John Gotti says, I got the Stafford fashion jersey. That's awesome, brother. I like them. You know, I know it's not our colors, you know, but it matches our hat. And but thank you, brother. I have Stafford too. I haven't got Cup. I was hopefully OBJ will come back and I'll get a number 3. Well, he can't be number 3 now, but we'll see what happens. But I wonder what number he's going to go with when we re-sign him. But yeah, I like him, brother. I like him. I you know, I wouldn't mind if we should wear him for the Raider game, make them wear white. But at least it has our colors on the numbers. That's cool, brother. I like it. Omar says he cares about the Rams most because the Rams have the most potential to explode NFL and LA. And think about it. That's exactly right. NFL and LA. Think about it. That's exactly right because the football is king when it comes to sports, and that's exactly right. And plus, he has a lot to invest in with this, you know, this trophy and the events and you know, the shopping mall and the entertainment center around the SoFi Stadium is not only the home of the Rams and one of the greatest stadiums in NFL and pro sports period, but they're the headquarters of the NFL Network on the West Coast. It's amazing, like I said, amazing time to be around that. And my guy Rams Nation says, congrats on 500 subs. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much. I really do. Jeff Fox says, you don't want to buy Rams gear at Walmart anyway. Stick to the authentic gear. Well, they do have. Well, it's when they first came to St. Louis. When they first came from LA, from St. Louis rather, and I wanted to grab any piece, and my local Walmart, they said they had some. But they had like visors, and I got like some sandals that they have the Ram, you know, when they were blue and white when they first came to LA. You know, some chanclas, and I got some slippers there and stuff that you can't find. And because they're Walmart, they're a good piece. But yeah, like jerseys or shirts and stuff. You know, I don't really get those there. But if you have it on a whim, you're on your way somewhere, yeah. But I understand exactly right. Omar says. They have good Rams gear at Tyler Mall. That's exactly right, brother. I like fans. There's a Sports Treasures. I try to keep it on the Pro Shop because you can get the coupon deals like an online shop rather. Fanatics has been pretty good to me. I've got good deals on them when they have the sales. Awesome. Silly Fun Guy says when we re-sign OBJ, who will be wide receiver number 2 and who will be number 3? That's a great point. I believe that Allen Robinson will be number 2, and then OBJ will be like a number 2B, only because with his injury, we'll probably be using him less during the season, and Jefferson will be number 3 most likely. But until he gets there, it will be, to me, Kupp, Robinson, and then Jefferson. And then when OBJ comes, he'll kind of be like Robinson, wide receiver 2A, and then OBJ, wide receiver 2B. Yeah, because of until we get to the playoffs, and then we'll see. But Robinson's going to break out, but I think it will be Robinson. And then wide receiver 3 will probably be Jefferson. It's kind of more like OBJ will be like a number 2 because Stafford likes throwing to him. And but yeah, so just in general terms, Robinson, and then right underneath him are on the same par OBJ. In my opinion, Johnny G says should have never got rid of the Charging Ram logo. I know, man. We were talking about that yesterday. But you know, we're talking about they call it the snail logo. One of my guys said, I can't remember who it was, said the horns look like a snail. But yeah, I missed that logo, this logo here. But yeah, let's see. Jim Foster says, hey. Is that, hold on guys, somebody's coming out. Okay, Katie. And oh, hold on. Hold on. Hey. Oh. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Hurry up. Go, go, go. Go over there. All right, and we're back. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear my audio. Besides the dogs barking. Okay, good. Thank you. I have my mute switch here, and the symbol is so similar to the mute. Okay, good. All right, so the dogs were barking. My sister came and dropped something off. So here we go. Okay, so does that mean that the Kroenke family owns the Rams and Broncos now? Technically, and also the Denver Nuggets, I believe so. But yeah, Michael Kenzie says Cup would be number 1, Robinson would be number 2, OBJ if he signs with the Rams would be number 3. Yeah, technically, yeah, that way, but I kind of see them on par. But yeah, because as we get closer to the playoffs and stuff with his injury, I believe we'll kind of baby him a little bit because he's coming back from injury, and in the playoffs, he can. It's just so nice with this weapons that we have at our disposal. That at one game it could be OBJ is the number 1 receiver because they're double teaming Cup. He's going to get double teamed all the time. And then another thing they're trying to take away. Another game they're trying to take away Robinson, and then Van Jefferson comes in. But yeah, that's basically it. I say 2B and 2A, but yeah, that's exactly right. Jim. Johnny G says that Jim Foster's Kroenke's brother-in-law owns the Broncos now. Oh, okay, so that thank you for clearing that up, Johnny G. That's why I love this community, man. Thank you guys so much for clearing that up. Michael Kinsey says the Rams wide receiver corp is really deep for the Rams. That would be really interesting for Sean McVay on how to balance them. And also, I'm looking for my guy besides Tutu Atwell is Jacob Harris. Hopefully he'll be able to he'll be able to step up and do some things like he was heading towards in training camp last year, and then he got hurt. He's there. He's basically like a big wide receiver, but he's a tight end. He's very raw, but he's got 4.3 speed, 4.38 speed. Big 6'5" guy, kind of like a poor man's Kittle. Nowhere near the skill level of a Kittle, but he's got speed and he's got that size. And then Tutu Atwell, of course, and then my guy who's on my S list, Ben Tronek. We'll see if he steps up. He owes us big time for those drops in the NFC Championship game and the Super Bowl. But yeah, our wide receivers core is very deep. I forgot that this microphone's very sensitive when I drink out of here. My cup is empty. Cup runneth over. But exactly right, Michael. Stan the Ram fan says, if it's Rams, I'm buying it. Walmart, PetSmart. If it's got good money, it's mine. That's exactly right. I kind of go with it. If it has the new Ram head. I bought a couple. Luckily, buy it. I missed the other Ram logo, but if it has just the LA, it's fine. Like this here, I'm good with that. But yeah, exactly. If I like it, I'll buy it. Basically, yep, exactly right. Johnny G says the snail logo was the golden ratio. The snail logo was the golden ratio. Fibonacci sequence. Fibonacci sequence. Okay. I've never heard it talk like that before. I mean, said that way before, Johnny. That's awesome. I just always like that logo. I have that cap, but that's where that picture's from. There's a shirt that shows about the 1951 Rams. When it's close up and you can see the detail, it doesn't look so much like a snail. Like everything, it looks like a snail, but but it's just because it's the outline. But the ram head, it's cool, and then you see the little mouth. It's cool. I'm old school guy, so yeah. But Granny Trump says, hey, those dogs, they want to talk to you. Yeah, they're too talkative. Ram Nation says, yeah, thumbs up. Thank you. Rudy is going. Granny Trump says Rudy's going to shut some dogs up. They are ganging up on him. Yeah, when somebody comes or drives up, they hear it, they bark, and then they quiet down. Jim Fosh says, I wonder if Rams and Broncos will be doing more deals between each other now. I'm surprised NFL allowed that. Yeah, isn't that something? That's how we got Stafford. Not the Broncos, but and that's we one of the Ram former coaches went to the Lions, and we were able to give him golf and good draft picks and get Stafford. Stan the Rams fan says Hopkins. Yes. You can't spit it out. My mouth is dry. Brandon Truss says, we can hear the birds now. Yeah, we have birds too, man. It's a freaking Snow White over here. I know I probably don't look like it, but I love animals. We go outside, and I saw these birds in the water. Somebody was watering the grass or washing the car somewhere, and I saw these 3 or 4 birds on the water that gathers by the curb, and they were bathing in it and playing in it. And I go, oh, and then I noticed the birds in the little palm tree we have in the front. And so we put little bird feeders out there in the front, and we had a little water feeder, but a little water thing for them too. But they kept falling over, so the bird feeder's still out there. I got to get bird seed for my birds, and not even my birds are wild birds in the front yard. So when you go outside, it's like Snow White. There's a bunch of little birds. But my lady has a couple little parakeets, and that's what you guys hear sometimes. There we go. That's what you guys hear sometimes. But thank you guys for coming in here. It's been a while now. Thank you guys. And again, Aaron Donald is back. So the breaking news. He's extended for the 2 years. They extended his contract as a $40 million raise, according to Adam Schefter. $60 million total. Let's run it back, baby. Now we need to get OBJ and Cooper Kupp. And I need to get off, and I'm going to grab something to eat. I haven't eaten nothing. This is exciting news. I just wanted to do it to let you guys know and be on here with you guys. I got to cut the video for my guys. Jim Foster for the Pro Shop video. I haven't forgot you, brother. I'm going to cut that video and release it in a little bit. And also the rest of the video from my trophy tour at SoFly Stadium for the season ticket holders. And thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys coming in here. Oh, here we go. Let me. Gwen Charles says it's Fibonacci, Italian mathematics. Thank you, brother. Jim Foster says, I feel so relieved now that he decided. That's good, man. That this is why I was saying, just believe in these guys. But I understand, man, because it would be such a wrecking ball if Aaron Donald retired. So, but I just really thought he wanted to play. Still, he was saying run it back. He loves the idea of winning in Los Angeles. And he works so hard, and he's still at the prime of his talent and his skill set. So yes, it feels so great to finally get in ink. And Greg Travis says it's a zoo over there. You need a ram or at least a lamb. I was like, maybe I should get a little. My dad has a goat. I don't know how they got a goat, and so I was like, man, if that was a ram, I would put a Donald jersey on and walk it. But yeah, Granny Charles says you got the desert turtle there too. No desert turtle. Silly Fun Guy says thanks for the stream, Go Rams. Thank you, brother, for coming in, man. I hope you come in more often. You're a good person. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really do. And gratitude. Some people have an owl or a bat as a pet. That's cool. Oh, that's awesome. But thank you guys again for coming in here. AD is signed. The great AD is back in the fold. Let's run it back, baby. Aaron Donald. Let's go, baby. Michael Kenji says, we have a pig as a pet before. That's awesome. There's someone that I work with, and they have a pet pig too, a pork belly pig. And they have pictures of the pig sleeping in bed with them. So that's cool. That's awesome, man. So I'm going to let everyone go. I appreciate it. I got to cut some videos. I got to grab something to eat. And like I said, I love each and every one of you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. And thank you so much for coming in here. Like I said, I can't do it without you guys. It's amazing. I love coming in here. And props to Amber Rivera coming in here. Thank you so much. Props to you. Hopefully you'll be in here more often. And as we always say, may the Romulia be with you. And Romulators, mount up. And AD is back, baby. AD is back. Let's run it back. OBJ and Cup is next. Let's do it.